Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, well, we finished off most of the R&D area here in Frantic Factory. In this episode, Chunky's going to be knocking down some gates, playing his dinky little triangle, and entering a room. Now this area is actually... that was a mistake. I meant to get out my gun and my thumb slipped. This area is actually one of Chunky's more fun things to do in this level, because you just basically get to sit back and beat the crap out of something. 75 bananas already. So, yeah, you see, this room is big, it's mostly empty, and there's just one big chest that says toys with a Chunky thing on it. So, Chunky being the dumb ape he is, he hits it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the toy room. But yeah, basically, all this is a gigantic kill room, where a bunch of different kinds of toys, enemies that you face out of this area and only in this area, like these blocks here, like the dice and the dominoes you can see in a couple of other areas of this level. They all, you know, they come out, and then all of a sudden those big blocks and everything. What's going on? I don't get it. They're all coming together, and there's a chunky barrel, and oh gosh. Alright. But yep, we've got to get big, and then we've got to smash this toy block. Good. The thing is that the hit, like I mentioned this before when I was going through here with Tiny, is that even though you can change size with two different Kongs in this game, the hitboxes and everything are still a little glitchy, even when you're bigger or you're small. I mean, none of the hitboxes in this game are terrific, but they're even worse when you're actually a different size than you normally are. I don't think there's a set hit limit on this guy. If there is, I don't know it. Basically, I just keep running around, and just beat the crap out of him. I don't know if you're supposed to use primate punches, or if you can use your regular punches as well. It doesn't seem like it makes a difference to me. But you just beat him, wail on him until he dies, and then a golden banana comes. And you want to try to collect the ammo and the bananas around the sides of the room while you're still big, because otherwise it's going to take you a half hour to run through this level and run around this area and grab them all. Go ahead and grab all of my melon, grab my banana. Chunky's up to 3 bananas as well, so the only people we really haven't done much in this level with are Tiny and Diddy. Which is ironic considering that, well, I'm not going to spoil it. But let's just say that Tiny is far from done in this level. She's got some major stuff she needs to do. So go ahead and go. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this battle arena while we're here. Chunky strikes disco pose. Here we go. See, this is where the enemies start to get ramped up. We have regular Kremlings, but we also have Kasplats, who obviously aren't going to go down in just one hit like the beavers did. This is where the fairy's ability to do your Big Bang attack really comes in handy, because you can just mow through. It's a one-hit kill on any enemy, and using it to clear the platform when you're in danger is one thing, but it takes so long to charge that it doesn't really work out. So what you really want to do, I'm being kind of over confident here, but what you really want to do is just stand in the center, wait for all the enemies to respawn while you're charging it, and then just release it as soon as they appear, so you can just kill them all. Wow, those sections are loud. I guess I'm gonna have to correct the audio there. We'll see. But yeah, now that we've got that crown, let's see. Did we get the coins over here with Chunky? Nope. Let's grab these. Even though they're not, obviously we have over 40 coins for every Kong at this point. They're not necessary, but I just don't like. I guess you could consider it almost I've got like collectathon OCD or something, but I really don't like leaving items for some Kong out in the open like that without grabbing them. It just feels wrong. I feel like I should be able to get them if they're just sitting there. So Diddy, we've got yet another door here to open. And this is another fun room. Kind of like Chunky's, but not really. Let me grab these while I'm thinking about it. Oh, jeez. Come on. Okay, now, you see, this room has 3 doors, minus the one that we came in. So, and each one has a different combination of the same 4 numbers on it, and there are 4 switches along the wall. Gee, I wonder what we're supposed to do. Yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta hit the switches in the order of one of the doors. So 3, 1, 2, 4. In this case, we'll open up the middle door first. Just cuz. It doesn't matter what order you do these in, you can do them in any order. Each one, though, causes the main door to close down, and the door itself that you just pressed to open up, and enemies will come out. The type of enemies will vary depending on the door. They don't go in sequential order. I believe each door is the same every time you play the game. Like, if the middle door is always the weakest, is always those guys. You know, certain side doors are certain other enemies. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it always seems like to me. Maybe they do go in order, like, with progressively tougher enemies, depending on which doors you open first, but I honestly have no idea. Oh, I messed it up. So, we'll do 1, 3, 4, 2. There we go. So the main door closes, and this door opens, and out comes some tough guys. Yep. Okay, so what? Obviously we can only use our guns on the zingers, but for the Robo-Creme, you just gotta use an orange grenade. And while the enemies are out, your ammunition and your orange grenades and everything like that are unlimited. So the Robo-Zingers actually do take 2 hits to kill, just so you know. So 4, 2, 3, 1 is our final door. See, this is what I mean about this level having creative puzzles that really don't involve using a bonus barrel. It just seems like they were able to do this in a lot of levels, but at the same time, a lot of other levels had almost this sense of, like, boredom in them. They had involved puzzles and things like that that just end up with a bonus barrel. You know, like, it's not hard enough just to be able to get to them. You have to give me a bonus barrel, too. I think there's another banana balloon in here that I missed. Is there? Yeah, there it is. Now, in theory, what you could do is wait until you spawn some of the enemies, like some of the Robo-Cremes, get over to the opposite corner of the room from them, and then just use the infinite ammo that having the enemies out gives you to hit all 3 balloons, but, you know, that's only if you're really, really low on ammunition. Okay, so we almost finished this R&D area, actually. There's only one more thing in here for us to do, and that's with Tiny. And it's actually, remember what I said when we first got Tiny, that her mini-monkey was going to be used a lot in the upcoming levels? Well, this is one of those times. Oh, there's a banana here I missed with Lanky. See, this is where we went to flip that switch with DK that caused the grates in the main area back there to open. So we're going to have to come back here with Tiny. And use the mini-monkey barrel that we saw over there before, and go into that little hole there on the left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Lanky out and grab those bananas. That's gonna be bugging me. So go ahead and go in here. Come across into here. And we're in a race! Nice set of wheels, Tiny. Let's race for this golden banana trophy, shall we? To win, you'll have to beat me over 2 laps and collect 10 coins. Try pressing Z to speed up, and use the control stick to change lanes. Press A to cheat. Ready? Go. Oh, and he neglected to mention the TNT barrels. But yeah, this race is actually one of the most fun minigames in this game, but it's also one of the most frustrating. Because this guy, just like us, he has 3 cheats. Our cheats are missiles that we can fire along one rail to just go until they hit something. Preferably him. His cheats are that he will, he has dashes that he'll use, like that to just get ahead of us at inopportune times. We want to try to collect as many coins as we can, because if we hit a TNT barrel, we're going to lose 3 of them automatically. Just like a minecart ride. So there's only 2 laps, so as long as you hit most of the stars, you should be fine, and you don't hit any of the TNT barrels, because he will hit some. The AI for this race is not great, so as long as you can stay relatively good, use your cheats when you think you need to. You know, I just use a cheat there to cause him to flip upside down and to slow down. Whoa. You gotta use the stars to get ahead of him because he is a bit faster than you normally. And you win! Easy! Like I said, it's one of the easiest minigames, but it's also one of the most fun. Oh no, the shame of being beaten by a monkey. I'll let you have this prize if you promise not to mention this to the other cars in the pit lane. Alright! So yeah, done deal. We're gonna have to be, just like the Beetle, we're gonna be seeing that race car again. Thankfully though, the race for that isn't nearly as hard as the second race for the Beetle. Come to think of it, there are a lot of racing minigames in this game. There's the Beetle race, there's those races, there's another race later on that I'm sure you guys can't wait for me to do. There's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because this was made by the same people who did Diddy Kong Racing, and they just felt comfortable putting the Kongs back in cars, or back on the track, as it were. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get Lanky out and grab those bananas with him while we're thinking about it, or while I'm thinking about it. Yes, I wasn't going to let it stay at 69 for long, sickos. There's Lanky's banana medal. Now, IIRC, there's some things we need to do near here. There's Tiny's blueprint. We might as well get that now. See, that's the thing, once you get into a level like this, it's kind of hard to keep track of what you've done and what you haven't done and where you need to go next. For instance, I have missed this blueprint before. I've gotten all the way to the end of the game and neglected to get this one because I honestly had never had any reason to come back to this area. Can also do, we need to go back to the, let's go back to the main area with Tiny, because I believe there's some more coins and stuff for her to get out there. Yeah, over to the right here. Yep, some bananas and some other stuff. We gotta make sure to grab these. You know, like I said, it's easy to forget. And, you know, my Collectathon OCD causes me to come and collect everything here. If you guys are looking for like a walkthrough of this game, where you can get through everything with the minimum amount of effort and yet still remember to get 100%, this is the wrong place to look. Because, honestly, I have no idea how the intricacies of this game work. I just play it how I see best to play it. Okay, there's some stuff for Chunky. I believe there's a tag barrel down here somewhere, isn't there? Okay, there's a tiny balloon as well. Yep, there's the tag barrel. So we'll grab this, and we'll get those things with Chunky as well. Thank you. And why would I ever come over here to Snides except for to collect this stuff? I could give him some of the blueprints that we've gotten, but what's the point if I'm not going to give it to him all at once? That's how I feel about it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's a this is 100% Chunky in this level, aside from, I think, his blueprint. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off base again. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, he still has some gold bananas that he needs to collect as well. Some tiny bananas here that we need to get. Okay, and then this area, Here's Chunky's. There's one more golden banana we need to get with Chunky, but we can't get it right now. Or we could. It's a long way to where it is. Okay, there's something up there with Tiny as well. There's a tag barrel up here in the corner. There's some coins over there. There's a Lanky's thing over there. What to do first? Let's do Tiny's. No. Well, no. Let's do Lanky's. Let's do one more thing before we end the video. I'm gonna do Lanky's last golden banana here, get his bonus barrel. There we go. I made that harder than it looks, so... Batty Barrel Bandit. Like the one-armed bandit, right? Yep. Line up 4 bananas to win the jackpot. Press A to spin and stop the reels. So we gotta do 4 bananas, 3 times. But this is actually fairly easy since these, the tumblers spin very slowly. Even after you know, once you get towards the end of the game, this still remains one of the easiest minigames. Because the tumblers never ever spin much faster than this. They'll spin a bit faster, but not that much. So when you get to the last parts of the game, where all the minigames are incredibly hard for the bonus barrels, that one's a nice breather. So that's it! That's Lanky's last golden banana here. We already have his blueprint as well, we just have some regular bananas to collect with him. And we'll be doing those in the next episode. So next time on Let's Play Donkey Kong 64, we've got some more Frantic Factory to do. This is a long level. But then again, they're all long, aren't they? See you guys all next time. Night, folks.